Hello all, welcome to my channel. In some days I couldn't post videos regularly due to personal reasons, but from today onwards I'll try to post videos regularly. So let's get into the topic. The first topic is Pakistan admits Dawood Ibrahim lives in Karachi. Indian Railways cancelled tender for manufacturing 44 semi-high-speed Vande Bharat Express trains. TikTok to challenge Donald Trump's executive order. So we'll discuss these three topics one by one in brief. So let's get into the topic now. Dawood Ibrahim lives in Karachi, Pakistan has admitted. Pakistan has for the first time acknowledged the presence of Dawood Ibrahim on its soil after the government imposed sweeping sanctions on 88 banned terror groups and their leaders, which also included the name of underworld Dawood, which is wanted by India. There was no official confirmation on Pakistan government including Ibrahim's name in the list of terror groups and its leaders on whom fresh restrictions have been imposed. But if Pakistani media reports are true, this could be the first time Islamabad has acknowledged the presence of Ibrahim on its soil. Seeking to wriggle out the FATF, which is Financial Grey List, Pakistan on Friday imposed tough financial sanctions on 88 banned terror groups and their leaders, including Hafiz Saeed, Masood Azhar, and Dawood Ibrahim, by ordering the seizure of all their properties and freezing of bank accounts, Pakistani newspaper The News reported on Saturday. Ibrahim, who heads a vast and multifaceted illegal business, has emerged as India's most wanted terrorist after the 1993 Mumbai bombings. It is for the first time Pakistan has admitted the presence of underworld Dawn in the country. In 2003, the US declared Dawood Ibrahim as specially designated global terrorist. India has repeatedly asked the government of Pakistan to hand over Ibrahim to India so that he can be prosecuted for the crimes committed by him. It is reported that Dawood Ibrahim is based in southern port city of Karachi. Indian Railways has cancelled tender for manufacturing of 44 semi-high-speed trains. In yet another setback to Chinese-based company, the Indian Railways has cancelled the tender for manufacturing 44 semi-high-speed Vande Bharat Express trains, which was floated last year. Tender for manufacturing of 44 numbers of semi-high-speed train sets has been cancelled. A fresh tender will be floated within a week as per revised public procurement order, the Railway Ministry said in a tweet on Friday night. Revised public procurement order gives preference to domestic firms. Last month, when the tender was opened, the Chinese joint venture firm CRRC Pioneer Electric Private Limited had emerged as the only foreign player among the 6 contenders for the supply of electrical equipment and other items for the 44 train sets of 16 coaches each. A joint venture was formed between the China-based CRRC Yongji Electric Company Limited and the Gurugram-based Pioneer Phil Med Private Limited in 2015. Though the railways did not specify the reason behind the cancellation of the tender, sources said after the Chinese joint venture firm was the frontrunner for the project, the government decided to scrap it so that only domestic entity backs the tender. Chennai-based India's Railways Integral Coach Factory in December 2019 had invited global tender for procuring propulsion systems or electric traction kits for 44 trains to function as the Vande Bharat Express, which is also dubbed as a Train 18 project. When bids were opened recently for 1,400 crore project, a total of 6 firms participated, including the Chinese and Indian joint venture. The remaining 5 bidders were the state-owned BHEL and some other companies. TikTok to challenge Donald Trump's executive order. TikTok said on Saturday it plans to file a lawsuit on Monday against President Donald Trump's executive order prohibiting transactions with the popular short video app and its Chinese parent ByteDance, confirming an earlier Reuters report. Reuters exclusively reported on Friday that TikTok would challenge Trump's executive order as early as Monday. TikTok said it had tried to engage with the US administration for nearly a year but faced a lack of due process and the government paid no attention to the facts. To ensure that the rule of law is not discarded and that our company and users are treated fairly, we have no choice but to challenge the executive order through the judicial system, the company said in a statement. TikTok's owner ByteDance issued a separate statement on Sunday saying it will officially file a lawsuit against Trump administration on Monday, August 24. Trump issued an executive order on August 14 that gave ByteDance 90 days to divest the US operations of TikTok. ByteDance has been making progress in talks with the potential acquirers including Microsoft Corporation and Oracle. Some of ByteDance US investors could also join the winning bid. While TikTok is best known for its annoying videos of people dancing and going viral among teenagers, US officials have expressed concerns that information on users could be passed on to Chinese government. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly like and subscribe if you like this video. I will see you tomorrow with another video. Once again, thank you and bye.